Okay, here we have another one. Pretty much stay safe, hang up, do not pick up the calls, or do like I do. Mess around with them, insult them, give them wrong information. Do not ever provide your personal information. If in doubt, ask for a number to call them back. See if that works. But anyways, they'll pass your number around and they'll take a hint that the information I provide them is all bogus. And I think it's kind of sad that these Indian call centers are outsourced by American companies trying to be smart, trying to bypass the do not call registry in order to target the elderly, trying to get personal information from innocent people. And at the end, I believe this is going to cause a bigger issue, a bigger problem. Once it's Indian call centers, they start to get a little smarter. They'll make the calls and steal the information for their own use. Anyways, stay safe. Enjoy.
This call is now being recorded.
Hi, Jack. My name is Alex. I'm calling from Insurance Supermarket on the recorded line, sir. I understand you made an inquiry for the life insurance quotes, and today would like to help you with that and provide you a solution, sir.
Okay.
I had the zip code here. I had the zip code as 23024. Is this correct, sir?
No, 87901.
87901. All right then.
Yes.
Sir. What state does zip code apply to?
I'm sorry?
What state does the zip code apply to?
New Mexico?
All right then, sir. Thank you. For us to proceed further, sir, please could you provide me your date of birth?
March 4th, 1954.
All right, sir. Give me a moment. March 4, 1954. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, sir, to proceed further, I have a few questions to ask you. Do you use oxygen or a nebulizer to help you breathe?
No.
Okay, so wonderful, wonderful. Also, in the past year, have you had any major medical conditions like cancer, any heart conditions, kidney, liver failure, or lung problems?
No.
Okay, great, wonderful. Have you ever been diagnosed with HIV and AIDS or an amputation caused by a disease, sir?
No.
Okay, great, sir. Thank you. Finally now, are you currently hospitalized or confined to a nursing facility?
No.
Okay, thank you very much for answering those questions, sir. Now I'm gonna need your height and your weight, Jack.
Height is going to be 5'9", weight 180.
Okay. All right then, sir. Thank you very much. Jack, I'm glad you were able to answer no to these questions. I speak to a lot of people younger than you, and some of them answer yes. So do you exercise a lot? Do you do a lot of workouts?
Yes, I go to the gym and run 3 miles every day.
Whoa. Whoa. That's actually wonderful, sir. That's actually wonderful. I mean, a lot of us younger people don't even do half of that. That's good.
Yeah, younger people
Now, Jack,
are fat now.
Every single old person I know, they always say this. They always say this about young people. Well, now, Jack, if you find a plan you want to take advantage of, do you have a valid method of payment, like a bank account, debit card, or credit card? I don't need your personal information.
Yeah, I use a lot of checks.
All right then, sir. Thank you. Now, Jack, thank you for answering my questions. I'm going to introduce you to my co-worker who's licensed in the state of New Mexico to get you a free quote and let you know how much coverage you qualify for. So you might hear some ringing. That's just me trying to get them into this phone call with us. Thank you for your patience.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? How's the weather today in New Mexico?
Yeah.
I think I have that advisor with us on the line right now.
Okay.
Good morning. Oh, hi. Good morning.
Yeah.
This is Kevin. Oh, hi, Kevin. My name is Alex, and I have Jack on the phone with us from New Mexico. And now, Jack, Kevin is going to be able to provide until you that quote and the amount of coverage you are eligible for. Thank you for staying with me on the line so far, Mr. Jack. You both have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Absolutely. Hey, Jack. Good morning. How are you this morning?
Good.
Good. Did you get your first cup of coffee in yet?
Yeah, I just came from a run.
Oh, did you really? How many miles did you go?
I run 3 miles every day.
Do you really? Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
Now, how many minutes? That take you what, about 20, 25 minutes?
About 19.
All right, so about 20 minutes for 3 miles. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was in service.
So it's about 7-minute miles.
We used to run every day.
Wow, good for you. I see. I'm too fat to run 3 miles in 19 minutes.
Okay.
Well, you're in perfect shape.
Pretty much. I work out a lot too.
That is fantastic. Good for you. Well, Jack, it's an absolute pleasure having an opportunity to speak with you here for a few minutes. My name's Kevin DeMarco. I'm a senior final expense advisor with Insurance Supermarket. I'm here to help you get qualified for a final expense plan. But in order to get you qualified, I'm going to need your help, Jack, to answer some basic questions here in a few moments. So if you end up qualifying for one of the plans, I want you to know that these plans are created to cover any end-of-life expenses, typically get paid out to your beneficiary within 48 hours of the claim, which means this is actually going to be the first money your family's going to see when that time comes, okay?
All right. What city do you have for my zip code?
Let me look here. I have Bumpus, New Mexico. Is that correct?
No.
And the zip code is 87901. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, but the city is wrong?
Yeah. If you send it over there, it won't
What's the name
get
of
to my address.
What's the name of the city? Now let me switch it out here.
Them cities, truth or consequences.
I'm sorry. What's the name of the city? 'Cause I'm not familiar with that. What's the name of the city?
If you Google it, you put 87901. The city should come up as truth or consequence.
The city's name is Truth or Consequences?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard of city Truth or Consequences in New Mexico.
Yeah, I got funny
Where's that
name.
located at?
If you Google it, New Mexico.
Okay. That's interesting. How long has that been a city?
I don't know, 1800.
Okay. That's interesting. Now, where at in New Mexico is that? That's interesting.
That's about 35 minutes from San Antonio, south.
Okay, interesting. Okay. All right, well, let me make that change here because that's interesting. I've never heard of a city named Truth or Consequences.
Google
Sounds
it.
like they took after Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Now, I believe you. I believe you. All right, and you said the zip is still 87901.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Well, Jack, let me ask you this, just to get to know you a little bit better as your advisor. Are you married? Any children? Any grandchildren?
No, I'm divorced.
You're divorced. I'm so sorry to hear that.
No worries.
Any children?
No, I was in the service moving a lot, so no children.
No children. And you said you were in the service?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, what branch of service?
Army.
Wow. Now, did you retire from the Army?
No, I got out 20 years ago.
Well, thank you so much for your service. We appreciate that.
All right.
That probably explains why you're so healthy.
Yeah, like I said, I run a lot. Service.
Right. Wow. Good for you, Jack. That's good to hear that. Well, Jack, help me out here. How much life insurance do you have in place currently?
I don't know. I don't think I have one.
You don't have any?
No.
No. Okay. Have you ever had life insurance in place?
I think my ex-wife, at some point, she had for the both of us.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, Jack, let me tell you this then. First of all, this isn't your fault. You're like a lot of folks I speak with every day who really need some type of coverage. And I also want to mention that many people actually push this off until it's too late. And I know you're not one of those people. So I want you to know I'm going to do everything I can as your advisor to get you qualified for something for this morning, okay?
Okay.
Now, I want to mention first, though, Jack, that one of the most common needs of people that I speak with every day is just to make sure that their family doesn't have to dig into their pockets to pay for their funeral. Because we all know how expensive it is to live, but it's even more expensive to die, isn't it?
Well, not really. Government pretty much pays the burial, but, I'm looking to leave something behind for my sister, youngest sister.
Right. Your youngest sister. All right, so your youngest sister is going to be the beneficiary.
Pretty much.
Gotcha. What's her first name?
Mary.
Mary. Okay. All right, now, does she live in Truth or Consequences?
No,
or in the area?
She lives in D.C.
Oh, she lives in D.C. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, fantastic. Well, Jack, I want to mention losing a loved one's a very emotional time in our lives, and the last thing that we would want to do is add any kind of financial stress. So I'm really glad that you and I have an opportunity to speak to one another this morning. Now, help me out here. Have you ever had to plan for somebody's funeral?
No.
Good for you. I'm so glad to hear that. Jack, you can't even imagine how many people I speak with on a daily basis that had to pay for a loved one's funeral. So I'm glad that you haven't had to pay for anything. That is good. I have a client in San Antonio. She's a widow, and she was telling me the story about her late husband. He was on his way to work one morning, and he was killed in a car crash, and his place of work didn't even offer life insurance. And he didn't have anything outside of life insurance. And so Kathy was telling me they were married 20 years. And she said, I'm not only distraught because I lost my husband, but I'm distraught because I'm not sure how I'm going to pay for his funeral. And so she ended up had to go to her local bank and get a small loan against the house to give her husband a decent burial. And she didn't have any cash. And she said, Kevin, would you please help me get some coverage in place so when my time comes, my children won't have to go through the pain and the agony and the stress that I did. So anyways, to cut to the chase, I was able to get her some coverage in place. And so she was so happy. And she said, you know what, Kevin, this is something now I can just check off because this is something I've been wanting to do and I've just been putting it off. But I wanted to tell you that story, Jack, that true story, because losing people we love so much, it doesn't only drain us emotionally, but it could drain us financially if we don't plan ahead. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're all going to be dying and leaving this world someday, and our family could get stuck making a lot of very difficult decisions. And if we're not careful, they could be stuck with some large bills, couldn't they? Right. So, Jack, let me ask you this. When your time comes, are you wanting to be buried or cremated?
Like I said, the government will pay for my burial.
Okay. Now, are you an officer? Were you an officer?
Enlisted.
Enlisted. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how much are they going to pay? Because it's my understanding they pay about $400.
No, they'll bury me on the National Cemetery for free.
In the National Cemetery for free.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, good for you. I'm glad that you were able to make those arrangements because I heard it's pretty tough to get in there.
Well, because you're an idiot, that's why. Trying to scam people. Make sure you like and subscribe. Still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just trying to
You're a
think
bunch of
through
idiots.
what you're just saying. Now, that's
Yeah.
not very nice. Why do you say that?
It is nice. It is nice. You can try and scam people.
No, that's not true because
Yeah,
you lied to me.
I've been recording the whole time, so make sure you like and subscribe when you see the video on YouTube. Yeah?
Jack, let me tell you something. I'm a licensed advisor in 42 states.
Do you think I give a rat?
You know, I've been doing this for a while. Jack,
Yeah.
I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah,
so
you're trying to
you
skip
can't
the
pull
whole
anything out of my eyes, buddy.
do not call registry? That's what you're trying to do? That's why you connect to the Indian call center? Huh? Yeah, keep on laughing. You know, we're all
I'm
finding out
laughing
about
at you
your
because you're a
scams, too.
moron. Jack,
You're a moron.
Jack,
You're
you're
an
a
idiot,
moron. You have
moron.
no
Stupid. That's what you are.